Welcome back to my channel. In today's video I thought it'd be a really fun video to share with you guys a get ready with me. As you can see, I have already filled in my eyebrows because that would literally take me a whole video in one if I was to sit here and show you how I fill in my eyebrows. The next step is going to be my eyes. For my eyes I'm going to be using the Golden Desserts by Morphe. This is one of my favourite eyeshadow palettes to use. I use this literally every single day because it is so good and it just looks really nice on my eyes with them neutral shades. For my brush I'm going to be using this Morphe brush. Morphe eyeshadow brushes are the best to use. As you can see, these colours are so stunning and this eyeshadow palette is literally well loved. I love these type of eyeshadow shades on my eyes. I've decided that I'm going to be creating like a sort of smoky eye makeup look, so I'm going to start off with the lighter shades and then work my way down with the darker shades. I'm going to go in with these two colours and just mix them together and then pat it a little bit so it's not too much, and then I'm going to start off by placing the eyeshadow at the end of my eye. I think I'm going to create like a halo look eye, so I'm going to put some of that shade here. Honestly, this eyeshadow palette is stunning. It's literally the best. It's really good for smoky eyes and if you don't want to put a lot of eyeshadow on as well. I'm going to also take another brush, and that is the Ariel Morphe brush, and I'm just going to blend it out because as you can see it's slightly bigger and it's like a buffer brush, which is really easy to blend the eyeshadow out. Literally just doing that really lightly because I don't want to get rid of the middle centre of the halo look. And then I'm going to take a darker shade, so I'm going for a smoky eye because they're my favourite. So I'm going to tap that like that and literally just get my other brush and tap it like this, but I'm not going to start off with too much. I'm going to do it really subtle. As you can see, we sort of have a subtle look with orangey eyeshadow around the edge and a smoky eye. I think I'm actually just going to blend it all together because it just looks nicer when it's all blended together, because it all blends in one eyeshadow and it creates that really soft, nice look. I have just taken a wet makeup wipe and I literally just like carved out this bit so it looks like a little line at the end of the eyeshadow, and I've got a little small brush and I've just put some dark eyeshadow on and I'm literally just going to pat it out like this, and I'm going to make the end more darker than this side to give off that really nice smoky eye. I am also going to take a little bit of that and just put it underneath my waterline as well. It looks a bit crazy right now, but I am actually going to blend it out so then it doesn't look as much in your face. So I'm going to take my big blending brush again and literally just blend all of that out so then it looks neater. Now that we have that really smoky eye look, I'm thinking about putting on my glitter. This is always the best part, putting on the glitter. So I'm going to take this eyeshadow palette again and just mix a few of these glitters together to give off a really nice shimmer. This is one of my favourite glitters to use, and then sometimes just mix them in. And then I'll literally just pat it on my eye like this, and then it gives off that really nice shimmery look. It's just such a good eyeshadow palette. I honestly love Morphe. Morphe has got to be one of my favourite makeup brands. The next step is going to be my eyeliner. For my eyeliner, I use the Iconic eyeliner. I have recently just got this and I'm obsessed with the Iconic London makeup. I don't know why I've never not tried it before, because one of their first products I have tried is this eyeliner, and I really want to buy some more products and do a whole video on Iconic London because it actually looks like a really good makeup brand, far from as I can tell, because this eyeliner is the best. I literally use this all the time now. I don't even use my NYX eyeliners because this is so good. It also is really good as well because it comes with two different sides. It comes with a really thin side. As you can see, it's like quite thin, and that's really good if you want a small wing. And then on the other side it comes with a thicker side as well. As you can see the difference, I really like using the thicker side because it's just a lot easier, because it feels like I'm applying it on with a pen, and it's just so good. It also lasts a really long time on your eyes as well, which I love. I literally have to scrub this off to try and get it off with a makeup wipe. All I do is start off with a little wing at the end like that, and then I'll literally just match it up like this. I'm going to try not to do a too thick eyeliner because I do really want a thin wing, so I'm going to swap sides and just fill it in with the thinner side so then it doesn't look really thick. A really nice thin wing are one of my favourite looks to go for, even though I do like a thick wing as well. I am now just going to match this up to the inner corner of my eye. Sometimes I won't, but because this is like a really dark smoky eye, I'm going to match it all up so it lines. And then all I do is take my eyeliner and just drag it out and match it as best as possible. I always find this eye a lot easier because I know how to like match them. I'm now also going to be adding eyelashes. I have decided I really want to add eyelashes. The eyelashes that I'm going to be using are the Honey Store Collection eyelashes by Imogen. I love these eyelashes. She literally has her small little makeup brand, and I love all of her products off there. I actually do need to get some more though because I have used loads of these up. So I'm going to get some more of these because I just love them. These are like really bold and nice for like a heavy glam. And the packaging is just so pretty. I am obsessed with the packaging, like honestly. Look at it, it's so cool, and it's such a nice little makeup brand. I have actually run out of some eyelash glue, so I'm going to be using my magnetic glue. So hopefully this still works the same, even though it's literally not for the same thing, but I'm hoping it'll work because it's basically like glue but for magnetic eyelashes. So let's just hope this works. I do need to get some glue, and I also really want to get another pair of my magnetic eyelashes because the magnetic ones are also so good. All I do to put my eyelashes on is literally just take my hand and place it and then just pat it down really lightly. Surprisingly, they're actually sticking on really well considering I haven't even used glue. I've used a different glue for my eyelashes. I also like to use some mascara to blend in the normal eyelashes with the false eyelashes. The mascara that I always use is the Benefit Roulette Mascara. This is the best mascara ever, and for when you don't even need to put eyelashes on, it just makes your eyes look really nice and natural. I am also going to put a little bit of mascara on the bottom of my eyelashes. This is my eyes now done. I love how they turn out. I think it looks really nice and subtle. The next step is one of my favourite parts of my makeup, and that is my face. To start off with, I'm going to be putting some moisturiser on. The moisturiser that I love to use is the Charlotte Tilbury moisturiser. It's such a good moisturiser. It comes in this little pot and it's just a really nice moisturizer. I find that the makeup over this moisturizer sits really nicely and it's all nice and glowy and smooth. I am actually running out of this, which I'm so sad about, so I am going to get some new. I use this all the time for when I put my makeup on. I'm just trying to get the last bits of it out. It smells so good as well. Literally, like, it's the best. I don't know why, but Charlotte Tilbury products are just so good. For my foundation, I am going to be using the Morphe foundation. Morphe foundation is so good. I thought this would be like a not good foundation, but when I first tried it, I actually really liked it. I have already used this because I did buy it a couple of months ago and I'm obsessed. It's a bit messy from where I've not cleaned it up, but all I do is put a little bit on the back of my hand. For my brush, I'm going to be using one of my favourite brushes to blend in my makeup, and that is the Real Techniques foundation brush. I love these brushes. They're so good. It's like really liquidy, but it's so nice and it's a really full coverage, and that's what I really like. I did actually get this online, so I'm surprised with how well the colour matches as well. I'm always down for trying new foundations because I just love a good foundation to use. Blend this in like with a big blending brush by Real Techniques because I find this really helps blend in all of the spots of where you've missed. I am now also going to be using some of this Charlotte Tilbury for this filter because this is the best. It's just so good. I have actually got a bigger version of this because I always had her mini version, but then I decided to get a bigger version just because I used it literally like every single day, and I still do use it every single day. I got the shade Too Fair and it's a really good shade. It just gives off that really nice glow, and as you can see, if I literally just put it on like this, and then when I blend it out, it will give off that really nice glowy look on your skin, and then I will take it up above like this, and then I'll literally just put some here, and then I'll just add on any bit where I want to have some glow. I just take the same brush as I use for my foundation to blend this out because it's a lot easier. Look at the shine that it gives off. I just think it's such a nice foundation, and it's a really good foundation for when you don't want to have any foundation on. It's just that really light glowy coverage that you can use. It's just so good. I'm also going to put a little bit of concealer on. The concealer that I'm going to be using is the Lasting Radiance concealer. This is a really good concealer. I literally just put it underneath of my eyes just to brighten that area up a bit, and then I'll just put a little bit here and down my nose like this. Take this Real Techniques brush. It's a little bit rounder, but I'm just going to blend that all out. As you can see, it does give off a really nice under eye look with this concealer. I also am using another really good concealer, and this is the Lasting Perfection concealer. This gives off the nicest brightened under eye, and I'll literally just put it on like this, and you'll be able to see that it just makes it so much nicer and literally glows everywhere on your skin. It's so good. It's literally really good to use for just when you don't want any foundation on, and as you can see, that has brightened up that area so nicely. I have honestly no idea why I've never used this concealer before. I was just randomly in Boots looking for some makeup because I always love looking for like random makeup to find, and then I found this, and now it's become a part of my every single day makeup routine. Before I add on any of the other stuff like blush in there, I'm just going to quickly pop a little bit of powder on my face just to set that. I'm using the Mua powder. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that, but it's a really good powder to use. And I've just got my Trigwell Cosmetic powder puff, and I'm literally just putting it like this. I never really used to use powder until I saw that it went all viral on TikTok, so I thought I would give it a try, and I just love using powder now. As you can see, it makes your makeup look so soft and seamless, and it gets rid of all of the creases. So there's like a lot of creases there, and then here you can barely see any creases, so I'm just going to do the same as that and then show you guys what I mean. But hopefully you can see the consistency and how well it goes. So there's like a few creases, and then I'll literally just blend that like that, and then it gets rid of it and just makes your makeup look so nice and seamless. Now that I have done that, I'm also going to add some contour. The contour that I use is the Charlotte Tilbury contour because it is the best contour. I am actually running out of both my contours, which is so sad because I use this every single day as it is just the best. I'm honestly obsessed with it. Take my Real Techniques angle brush and just blend that out like this. As you can see, this contour is so good and it just looks really nice. And it's not too in your face, and that's what I love about the Charlotte Tilbury contouring stick. Nice bronzy glow. And that's what I love about bronzers. I'm always trying new bronzers as well because I just love bronzers so much, but I always go back to this one because this one is the best. It's a really good thing to use if you don't want to put any makeup on as well and you just want a nice bronzy glow. The next step is one of my favourite parts, and that is the blush. For my blush, I'm going to be using one of my favourite blushes, and that is the Revolution blush. I'm not going to put too much on though because I am going to be sharing with you guys some Made by Mitchell blushes that I'm also obsessed with. So I'm literally just going to put a little bit on this on my cheek, and as you can see, it gives off that really nice subtle blush. The blush that I've recently just got and have been loving is this Made by Mitchell blush. As you can see, the colour is so pretty and it looks so nice and seamless when it's on. All I do is put little dots on my cheek like this. And then I'll get the same brush and just blend that out, and it creates such a nice seamless blush. It's just so good. I love Made by Mitchell product. For my highlighter, I'm going to be using the new Charlotte Tilbury product that has just recently come out, and I had to get my hands on it because I love Charlotte Tilbury and the packaging of this is so pretty. I just love this. And then inside it comes with these two highlighters and a blush and a little bronze kit, which is so good. And I'll literally just take my highlighter brush by MAC and just blend these all together, and it just gives off a really nice glowy look. For my lips, I am actually going to be putting this Charlotte Tilbury blush on. This is really good because you can use it as a blush and a lip balm, and I really like using it for my lips. To set my makeup, I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This is the best setting spray in my opinion. It's so good and it lasts a really long time and leaves your makeup on. It also smells so good as well, and it's got that nice little tint of glow to it as well. This is the finished glam look. I love how it turned out. I think it looks really nice and glam. If you enjoyed watching me get ready, please don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe, and I'll see you again in my next video.